Doing? How's everybody doing? It is your boy West Coast. We live in the building. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Shoot, man, we are literally 21 days away, 3 whole weeks away from Cowboys training camp, and boy, am I excited! Super duper excited, man. This has been a long off season, an extremely long off season, and man, I am ready for it to be over. You feel me? I'm ready to go into some Cowboy football and watch my team play and watch my team compete. You feel me? So, yo, man, it's your boy West Coast. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button, and then make sure you guys hit that star button, man. It's your boy West Coast. We live in the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How you doing, man? It's your favorite Cowboy West Coast. We in the building, man. All right, let's see who we got up in here. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. We got 30 people watching right quick. Let me see what we got on YouTube. We're gonna get up on Instagram here in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you guys come in and tap in. I appreciate everybody for all the support. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin. He gonna hop on here a little bit later on tonight. If he's able to get to the crib in time, he gonna hop on here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. You feel me? What up with you, Gary? I see you. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button. And then, hey, say what's up to your boy in the comment box. I want to say what's up to some folks. Hey, man, that news on Demaryius Thomas, man, that mess is crazy. We're going to talk about that a little bit. People want to know, people probably asking, well, West Coast, what does that have to do with the Cowboys, though? Well, it has a lot to do with the Cowboys because the Cowboys play in the same league, bruh. What's up with your OG Spur, man? The Spur, man. What up with your boy? I see you, man. Hey, RIP to 88, man. That's a sad situation, man. Sad situation. But we're going to talk about it for a little bit and how it pertains to the Dallas Cowboys and how it just pertains to football, man, because, you know, man, I'm going to tell you this right here, man. One thing we don't want to do is we don't want to just be looking at these guys as, like, Xboxes and just, like, video games that you just cast away when you're not playing with them. Like, we got to look at these guys as actual human beings, man. Like, they provide so much entertainment and so much of our lives. We got to start looking at these guys as human beings, man. So I think when you have a situation like this today, we're coming out with Demaryius Thomas. I think that's a very strong statement. NFL going to do something. You feel me? But before we start, though, let's go, man. Hey, what's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. What is that noise? I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. What up with you, Roger Smith? Appreciate you for tuning in, sir. Where we got on, let me see, on YouTube. Appreciate you, YouTube, for tapping in. Here we go. We got 8 people over here watching on YouTube. Appreciate you. Richard Evans, what's up with you? Brian Harris, what's up with you? Renell Williams, what's up with your boy? I see you guys. Hey, man, don't forget the super chat button is on YouTube. The super chat button is on. Also, I got a special thing tonight. Let me turn this on real quick. All right, bam. Super chat is on. Hey, top star giver for tonight is going home. Shout out to my boy who won the practice jersey. Hey, top star giver for tonight is going home with a CeeDee Lamb Thanksgiving jersey. Top star giver tonight is going home with a CeeDee Lamb Thanksgiving jersey. What's up with y'all, Fredo 915 El Chuco in the building, baby. So, yo, top star givers tonight is going home with a CeeDee Lamb Thanksgiving edition jersey. So make sure you guys hit that star button. What up with you, Mona Cortez? Appreciate you for sliding in. Who else we got up in the building, man? We got Derek Gore up in the building, Brian Harris in the building, Richard Evans. What's up with your boy? Appreciate you for sliding through. Hey, how did everybody's 4th of July go? Everybody got 10 fingers? Nobody JPP'd himself, right? Nobody JPP'd himself? You know what I'm saying? I hope not. Nobody JPP'd themselves. I hope not. Everybody got all 10 fingers. I hope. All right, we good? We straight on that aspect? All right, so, yo, let's go through it, man. Let's go ahead and go through it then. All right, let's go. So, yo, as I say your name, you guys know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. Why you got to hit that share button? Because it's absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a goddamn thing. I'm even sharing myself. You feel me? If you see that Jasmine Latrice, that's me sharing. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Make sure you guys hit that share button. And now the next thing I need you guys to do is to hit that star button. What is the stars? The stars are simply a monetary gift that you can give to the creator. Who's the creator? The creator is your boy West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, top star giver for tonight is going home with a Dallas Cowboys CeeDee Lamb wearable jersey. This is a jersey you can actually wear each and every day. You feel me? So appreciate you, my boy Spurman. Appreciate you, sir, with the 1,600 stars. Appreciate you, sir. And also, don't forget, everybody that sends over 2,500 stars, will be going home with a Run the Damn Ball hat. So, Auntie Tulane, Michelle, Dennis, Brown. I said all four of your names. Hey, what's up with you, Auntie? Appreciate you for the 200 stars. You a real Cowboy fan. Appreciate you. Alfred, hey, remember, if you want your Run the Damn Ball hat, make sure you hit that star button only 2,500 times and then get you a Run the Damn Ball, and I got you. Who else we got in the building? We got Albert, Jeffrey, Luca. What up, boy? In the building. Appreciate you. George White, what up, my boy? He says, what up, Dub C. What up, boy? George? What's up with you, George? Appreciate you. Who else we got up in here, man? Who else we got up in here? We got Herman in the building. We got OG Herman in the building. What up, sir? I see you. We got Roger Smith. What's up with you, sir? Appreciate you. Albert, we got you. I see you, Albert. Who else we got up in here? We got Michael. What's up, Michael Massengale? I see you, sir. Joe Trantrina, Miss Cortez, appreciate you for tapping in. Joseph Warren, what's up? Ben Garcia, what's up? Alfredo Morris, Morales, what's up with you, sir? Who else is up in here, man? I got like 2 more seconds before I get into the content. Because I'm seeing some faces, man. I'm seeing some people, man. I ain't seen in a minute. That's how I know it's football season about to come back around. Because I know, man, I get it, man. When football season's not in, y'all got to make that money, man. You got to make all that money we gave to Jerry Jones. We got to make it back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Appreciate you, Craig, for sliding through. I see you. You got to make all that money. You got to make all that money back that you gave Jerry Jones the year back. So I get it. So some of us got to disappear for a little bit. I get it. Joseph Warren, what's up with you, sir? Appreciate you for tapping in. Alfredo Morales and Caleb Gover, what's up with you? Jerry, what up, Jerry? Hey, you guys, don't forget, Top Star Giver's going home with a Dallas Cowboys in honor of, obviously, I'm not going to give you guys a Demaryius Thomas jersey because I don't have one, but I will give away tonight a 88, our own very 88, and that's CeeDee Lamb. So Top Star Giver today is going home with a CeeDee Lamb wearable jersey. So make sure you guys hit that star button. What up with you, Jerry? My boy says more money. I heard that. What's up with you, Andy? Appreciate you, Andy, for tapping in. All right, so man, let's go ahead and start off, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. So you guys probably woke up to this news. I woke up to this news a couple months ago. Some devastating news about Demaryius Thomas. He said he passed away. And now, after, the autopsy and everything has gone through, the NFL and the world now knows the reason for Demaryius Thomas's passing. I'm using sources of Pro Football Chase. It says former NFL wide receiver Demaryius Thomas had stage 2 CTE when he died at 33 years old. Thomas struggled with erratic behavior, memory loss, and paranoia. I think, man, when you first read this, I think you just, you should be really humbled. No matter who or what team you root for, I think you gotta be. I got you, cuzzo. I think you gotta be a little humbled, man. Because at the end of the day, man, it's just really sad, man. It's just really, really sad, man, because, there's an entertainment value to all this sports and everything that we do. There's an entertainment value. There's a large entertainment value. But I also think that because of the entertainment value of sports and what it brings, it makes it really easy to dehumanize some of these players, man, or just players in general. So, a shout out to OG Spur, man, with the 3 bando. Appreciate you, sir. Hey, don't forget, Top Star Givers going home with a CD Lamb jersey. Shout out to my boy Demarius, RIP. Shout out with the 3,000 stars too, sir. Let's send you a matching RTB hat to match, man. I think it's just like no matter who you root for, no matter who you are, you got to kind of be stopped in your tracks for a moment and think about what the hell these dudes are really going through on a day-to-day basis. And not only what they're going through on a day-to-day basis, but think about this, man. Football is a sport where the average player plays 4 years. 4 years. That's not even making it through your first contract. The average guy in the NFL don't make it through your first contract. You want to know why? Because most guys in the NFL aren't first-round picks. It's only 32. So it's like you're playing a short amount of time. Your window is ridiculously short. But the ability to get hurt or the ability to have, injuries that can affect you for your entire life are every day present, man. Like football and boxing, man, like it's crazy, bruh. Like it's crazy the amount of contact that you're required to take in both sports. And I'm going to be honest with you, they are true physical sports. And I just think us as fans, we got to start really looking at these guys as individuals and as human beings. And I'm going to tell you this right here. With that, how in the hell is the NFL trying to extend the NFL season? I want to know, how is the NFL having stuff like this? See, it's a difference when it's like Lord forgive me when I say this because I'm not trying to be weird, but it's a difference when it's like some 60-year-old dude that's passing away. Demaryius Thomas was 33 freaking years old, bro. He was 33 years old, bruh. And so, like, that's the issue that I have. Like, that is almost, like, I'm going to tell you this right here. The NFL is almost close enough to have an active player, bruh. 33 years old, this guy could have been an active player, y'all. Hey, man, I'm about to bring my cousin in. He already in here. You can see it, Ghetto Lee.
What it do, kinfolk?
What it do, man?
Man, hell, doing the parent thing, but I'm at the house now.
I heard that, man. Hey, man, I'm up here talking about this news, man, about Demaryius.
Yeah, RIP the DT, man.
Man, it's just it's sad, man, because like, I'm talking about like people be like, oh, well, yeah, football is a sport, you signed up for it. Yeah, bro, I didn't sign up to die playing football.
Yeah, nobody
Get out of
signs
here,
up
bro.
to have a brain
Like,
injury. Like when you go out here to play the sport, you
so
don't anticipate,
can we get off the
hurting
gas,
yourself,
bro?
not being able to walk and play with your kids. You don't anticipate none of that.
Bruh, thank you, bruh. Get off the gas, bruh. Ain't nobody signing up to die playing football. Get off
Even
the gas.
even people that go off and join the army, they don't plan to die.
Yeah, bro. Like, so I don't even want to. And like that, like when I hear stuff like that, bro, that is like to me, that is like the most unempathetic thing I've ever heard in my life, man.
Right. And, we live in a day and age now, man, where people are desensitized to a bunch of things. So, like, people really have no remorse or sympathy for people this day and age, and it's a sad thing.
Yeah, my boy Joe Trantrina said a father and mother should never have to bury his son. It should always be the other way around. Absolutely, man. And man, listen to me. I love football, and I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. I don't listen. NFL, you can't make football no safer.
No way hell.
Like, cause I mean, and like there's like, cause people are gonna be like, oh yeah, you can take kickoff returns. Okay, how many people got hurt on kickoff returns this year? Do you know they don't even really have a lot of kickoff returns? Like the average kickoff return goes into the goal line. You know what I mean? Go through the uprights.
Right, usually touchbacks.
So it's like if you take out kick returns, you're just doing that so that they can appease you because there isn't any data that shows that there is a ridiculous amount of guys getting hurt. Like think about this. What's the most dangerous position in all of football? Most dangerous position. I'm going to tell you.
All of them.
Nah, I'm going to tell you. Punt returner. You want to know why? Because he's the only person in the world on a football field who has 11 people running dead at him, and he's not looking at them. Because if you're a punt returner, where are you looking at?
You look for the ball.
You're looking for the ball. That's why they say punt returners have to be what? They got to be a little crazy. You got to be a little crazy to return punts. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to move in the phone booth. Now, think about this. How many times do you hear about punt returners getting hurt? This is probably the most dangerous job. Like, bro, you were like, that is, you know what I'm saying? They created rules to the halo rule and things like that to protect them. Like, think about that. That's how dangerous the punt returner's job was at one point.
Yeah, and it's sad though, man, because like I used to like a good kickoff return and a good punt return. It could change the whole tilt of how a contest gonna go. But they moved it so far up, like you're guaranteed to have a touchback most times now.
Yeah, and think about this. Guys like, young guys that would come into the league and that can really like make their mark as a kick returner or a specialist or something like that to position the field, bro, that's not happening no more. Like, so that's why I say, like, man, there isn't. And then listen, think about this, bro. Do we really want to give quarterbacks more time to throw? Like, if you give more, I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all say it's about the money. I'm gonna tell y'all a true ass statement. If you make the game safer, quarterbacks are gonna get paid more. You want to know why? Because they're gonna get hit less. They're gonna throw more, and stats are gonna be stupid inflated. Like, bro, why you think you have regular ass quarterbacks damn near throwing for 5,000 yards? Because they're not getting freaking hit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
there used to be an anomaly. You had a 4,000-yard season, you were just going crazy.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you this right here. On my mama, Instagram caters to women, and football caters to the offense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And man, just to go back and touch on something you were just saying about how people can't make their name as a punt returner. Can you imagine where Tyreek Hill would be right now if he had came in the league a little bit later and he wasn't able to get all those kick returns and get into the offense?
I mean, think about Deion Sanders, man.
Ooh.
But I mean, it's like, and I don't want y'all to think that I'm contradiction. Like, listen to me. It is so sad. Do I think they need to put more money into better helmets? Absolutely. Do I think they need to put more money into freaking better shoulder pads? Absolutely. I don't think NFL players are wearing helmets as good as the ones astronauts are wearing.
Of course not.
And I know NFL players make more than astronauts. Okay, then go get the company who make the astronaut helmets and have them make the NFL helmets. You feel me? Like, you feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, put money into that. But, bro, changing rules is not going to make the game safer. All it's going to do is make the game faster. And I'm going to tell you this right here. When the NFL goes faster, there is 100% more injuries.
Yeah, because when grown men collide at that high rate of speed, you're going to get hurt.
Just ACLs and MCLs, bro. Think about ACL, bro. Every year somebody's going to ACLs, hamstrings. Want to know why? Because the game's faster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there is it's football and boxing. It is inevitable. You are going to have a degree of injuries in the game of football. That is just like, you got to think like this. If there was no injuries in football, you would not need a helmet or shoulder pads. Think about this. My son plays flag football. He wears a helmet and a mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing you can do. There's nothing. I'm sorry, you guys. There is this is the sport I love. There is nothing you can do to make football safer. Because anything that you do outside of what you're already doing is going to have quarterbacks throwing the ball for 8,000 yards.
And they already throwing it for 5,000. Some guys, so just imagine.
Bro, regular dudes is throwing for 5,000 yards. Like, bro, regular dudes. Well, yeah, he had all the time in the world. Like you get what I mean? Like, man, like, and that's part of the reason. So it's like, and it's not even, and I know you want to make the game safer, but it's like this. The NFL really wants 18 games. Let's just be real, y'all. The NFL wants 18 games. How do you explain 18 games with stuff like this? You can't, man. You can't. You know what I'm saying? So, what are my thoughts on this, man? My thoughts are this, man. It's super duper it's super duper sad. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I think the money that they're gonna demand that needs to be spent needs to be spent on research and development as far as better equipment and maybe hitting things like that, but just all out changing rules. Because, I mean, bro, how are you going to protect a wide receiver?
You can't, man.
Bro,
Unless they're going to let the boys catch the ball.
You can't.
But
You barely can hit his ass, bro. You can barely hit a wide receiver right now, man.
I know. And you really, because can no longer dislodge the ball from a player on a hit. You see a bang bang play. You really dang near have to let him catch the ball if you ain't in guard position.
Explain that as far as the dislodging of the ball.
Okay. So, you used to be able to, as the ball was coming to the receiver's hand, you used to be able to hit the receiver hard enough.
Blow him up.
You had to blow him up, and they would drop the ball. It would be a fair, legal play, and it would just be an irregular incompletion. Now, if you do that, that is considered a hit on a defensive player.
Facts.
So you can't do that anymore.
And you got to think like this. You got to think like this. When a wide receiver is doing a move, he's doing a motion, right? He's running, right? He's trying to lie to a corner. I'm doing something, I'm not. I'm doing something, I'm going to go the other way, right? Once he commits to catching the ball, bro, he can't protect himself.
Thanks.
He's automatically defensive because he's giving up what he's doing so that he can do what? Catch the damn football. Because he ain't catching the ball right here. He ain't supposed to. A good receiver ain't gonna do no body catch. He could be out with his hand extended. There's no way for him to brace for anything. He can't brace for the hit or the hit fall to the ground. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you this. Like, bro, if you're a body catcher, bro, like, bro, it's gonna be. I mean, this is probably one time where the advantage is probably, you know what I'm saying, for a body catcher, biz. You know what I'm saying? Because the balls is close, you're going to get that penalty almost every time. And I'm going to tell you this right here. That's why you're seeing guys get these pass interferences also too. Because there's old technique that's being taught that's not translating because they're not doing that in high school football. They're not doing that in high school, bro. You see somebody come across, they're blowing your ass up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they're taught. Corners are taught, do not let somebody go across your face naked. Don't let no wide receiver go across your face without putting hands on him. My coach used to say, man, my corners all going to jail. Why? Because we all molesting the hell out these wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we going to molest the hell out you. You know what I'm saying? We going to know everything, your ins, your outs, everything about you, what you like and what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to put hands on you. And, man, that's what you got to do, bro. You got these wide receivers running 4.2s and 4.3s. What the hell else you supposed to do? What else can you do?
Yeah, most times you give a receiver a free release, it's already over.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you the last thing on this subject, man, because you got to think like this. No matter how fast a wide receiver is and no matter how fast a cornerback is, always know this, the cornerback's going backwards. So 4.2 sounds good on a corner, but remember, he ran that in the 40 going backwards. I mean, not going backwards, but he's going to have to do that. He was doing that going forward. And an NFL field playing corner, you're going to be doing what? You're going to be going backwards mainly on the corner. So, bro, the Tide playing NFL corner in 2022, you are a smart mother effer, bro. You are a smart mother effer, bro. That's why I think I get hard on Trevon Diggs, but at the same time, I ain't gonna let nobody else ban. Unless you played the position, you can't come out. You can't get on Diggs like that because, bro, to get 11 interceptions in this year, in this.
Yeah, in fact, last person to even get 11 was another Cowboy, Everson Wall. That was in the 80s.
Yeah, bro, in this, bro, where they're throwing 4 pass interferences in a row on one corner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, that's why I say, man, like, the way the NFL caters to offense, you want to know why? Because it pays the freaking bills. It does, bro. There is no way that you can protect a wide receiver. There's no way, bro. What are you going to do? What else can I do? What do you want me to do? What are you going to do? Now I got to let wide receivers give a free release? Bro, if the mandate is going to be you can no longer touch wide receivers, bro, hang it up. My son's changing positions. He's changing. No, we're not playing corner anymore. Why? Because he's not that fast. My son will never be that fast. You feel me, bro?
Yeah, it's impossible, man. It's already made there impossible.
Never, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is my last thing I'm going to say on it, man. R.I.P. to Demaryius, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. Last thing I'm going to say, man, on this, like I said, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just feel like I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. More research, more development, but Goodell, don't go changing rules, man. Because football is already safe enough, bro. And the wire and defense, like when does the defense when do they do something to help the defense? You know what I mean? When does the defense get something? What's your thoughts on that before we switch over to subjects, man? Go ahead and talk to me.
Man, with the advances that we have in sports science, there's no reason these boys can't have better equipment. But like you said, as for actually playing football and change the rules, it is what it is at this point. Because you're going to have to dang near play two-hand touch football if you change the thing any further. Because it's already, like you said, it's geared so much towards, offensive firepower. They like shootouts. That's where the ratings are at. So don't change nothing else on the rule in the rule. It's already hard enough to play football at the NFL level.
Exactly. And hey, man, if you're watching right now and you're wondering what's going on to the far right is my live training camp footage from last year's training camp. If this year training camp starts on July 26th, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Ask anybody on the internet. I don't give a damn. Ask your favorite blogger. Who covers training camp better than West Coast. He gonna be like, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. You get on my nerves, man. And you know what I'm talking about. He spelled the word damn wrong, but I can't even. But I mean, I watch film, so I'm gonna keep it 100. Don't nobody cover it better than West Coast.
Matter of fact, run the damn ball.
Yeah,
While we on that subject, run the damn ball.
You feel me? You feel me? So, this is my live actual training camp footage from training camp last year. Now, this is what we doing this year, man. This year at training camp, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go to training camp every day, or at least every day I can make it to, right? I'm going to go at training camp. I'm going to film live footage from like 11 to like 12. Then from like 12 to 1, I'm just going to record. And then I'm going to have about an hour's worth of content that I'm going to come back to later on that night. And then me and my cousin, we're going to break down some exclusive content that's never been seen anywhere, that's going to be seen right here. And we're going to talk about everything. And basically, you guys are just going to be able to interview me on what I saw at training camp. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys are going to be able to do. You're going to be able to interview me on what I saw at training camp, what I saw, the do's and the don'ts. And obviously, we'll have some video, some HD video. This is actually from my live camera. We want some HD video as far so you can see what's going on and what's moving and shaking. So make sure you guys tap in, because I'm gonna tell you this right here. You got a lot of bloggers out here that's talking that talk, and praise God for them. But listen, when it come to training camp, your boy West Coast, I walks that walk. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, if you go to training camp, you're gonna see my name on the wall too, on my mama watch. As soon as you walk through it, say welcome to West Coast training camp. You feel me? Let's go. My boy Alfredo says, again, only way to make pro football truly safe from head injuries is to turn it into a touch or flag football, because as long as a 6'5" tall grown men weighing over 250 pounds, they are going to get injuries. Exactly. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you, bro. My son broke his arm playing flag football this year, so you know what I'm saying? So, you can't even – bro, they make you wear helmets in flag football for concussions. Like, football is just that sport. That's just what it is, bro. Like, people be like, oh, you can box. Like, is there a safe way to box? Not really. Not really. The safest way to box is to get in the ring with someone you can beat. That's it.
Safe way to box is not box.
Or stay your ass out the ring. Stay your ass out that ring. There you go. That'll help you out right there. You know what I'm saying? But, man, let's go ahead. Since training camp has started, man, I think we've been talking about expectations, and we've been talking about things like that. And I wanted to which direction do I want to go with this? You know what? I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about this. We was having a great conversation today, man. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about expectations and stuff like that. Stuff that, listen, man, Kellen Moore is going to be here. We can stop complaining about him because he's going to be here. I'm not going to stop complaining about him because that's just, what I'm saying, that's just how I believe that you shouldn't complain about something until they change. Hell, you mean, why should I stop if he ain't stopping? You know what I'm saying? Like, why should I stop saying what I'm saying if he ain't stopping what he doing? You know what I'm saying? So that's my philosophy. But I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Why? Because it's time to now get on that hope train. So we wanted to go ahead and start talking about some stuff that we hope to see from Kellen Moore in 2022, man. Like, what are some things that just have to change? Like, what are some things that you guys want to change? What are some things like we're not talking about him looking weird as hell, looking goofy as hell in the camera every time they show him either. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about him looking lost every time a camera looks at him in his face. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about like his strategical things. Strategical things. You know what I'm saying? What are some strategical things that your boy Kellen Moore needs to do in order to get this team back, not even back, to get this team where they need to be? Because we ain't been back nowhere. You feel me? So let's go ahead and start off. I'll let you do your. You wrote an article too. You wrote an article that you're gonna be dropping. Have you already dropped the article already?
No, I'm still working on it, but the name of the article is 5 Things the Cowboys Must Fix to be successful in 2022.
Okay.
And basically, it's just a list of things or categories where the Cowboys have struggled statistically, and it has been detrimental to our ability to win games, especially close games against superior opponents.
The boy said,
so I'll give you a tidbit because, like, I have 3 of them in front of me right now that we can discuss, and I want to start off with the red zone efficiency.
Red zone efficiency. Hey, man, red zone efficiency. What is red zone efficiency? Red zone is your ability to score when you are inside the 20-yard line going to the red zone. Let's hear it, man. Go ahead and glaze me over something that's going to piss me off.
And to be even more specific, we don't count field goals in this. We didn't march all the way down the field to kick a field goal for 3 points. This is about the Cowboys' ability to get into the red zone and score touchdowns.
I heard that. Hey, before he jump into that, make sure you guys hit that star button. Hey, shout out to my boy, Thomas the Spurman, who's currently in first place, man. Don't forget, Top Star Giver is going home today with a CD Lamb. Let me see if I can show this way. With a CD Lamb wearable jersey. This is a jersey you can actually put on and wear each and every day. Top Star Giver's going home with it, so make sure you guys hit that star button. We're at 5,600. Can we get to 7,000 stars today? We need 1,600 more stars, and we're at 7,000 stars. 1,600 more stars. We're at 7. We're at our star. Let's go. So, yo, man, what's your first thing, man? What's the first thing he need to improve on outside of looking weird, outside of looking lost as hell whenever the camera looks at him?
Okay, so let's look at the red zone efficiency. Let's go back to where it started. He's been the offensive coordinator since 2019, correct?
Wait, time out. Hold on, because time out. I'm on your side, because you going into your job mode right now. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be having a conversation with someone and you be saying like, so what you're saying is you came in at 11:07, correct? I don't like it when people ask me questions like that, because I'm gonna just tell you, I've been in enough situations in life that means you know the answer to that question.
As long as we all know.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't gonna do me like that. You know what I'm saying? You slip. Hey, my boy got a very professional job, as you can see. And every now and then it slips. He slips ins and outs. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me like that though. Correct. Yes, sir. Yes. The answer to the question is yes.
Okay. So in 2019, we were 16th in the entire NFL in red zone efficiency.
I need to put 16. Is this when he started?
16.
Is this when he started?
This is when he started. This is 2019 season.
His first season.
And we had Amari Cooper. We had Michael Gallup. We had Randall Cobb. We had Ezekiel Elliott. We had a good offensive line. So we had all the pieces around us, and we still could not score in the red zone.
Go ahead.
All right, let's fast forward 2020. And I know Dak Prescott missed a lot of time, but we were 29th in the red zone scoring for the 2020 season. And I get it. Dak Prescott was not the quarterback for most of the year, but you still had games where Andy Dalton, who made 3 Pro Bowls and threw for all the yards in Cincinnati, was your quarterback. He's supposed to be the best backup quarterback in all of football, and you cannot convert in the red zone.
Hey, can I say pause real quick? If you're only good when the really good players are there, are you really good?
No.
Okay, because I'm just curious. If Big Mama if her cake only tasted good when she used the fine ingredients from the finer big nice stores down there on the street, with the nice big blender, with all the best eggs and ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Was that the reason why Big Mama food was so good? No, man. Big Mama food tastes so good because I ain't even know you have vanilla extract in there, Grandma. I don't. You know what I mean?
So just to recap, we were 57%
real
in
quick,
2019.
Though. Pause real quick. Can we stop Can we please stop doing that, man? Because like fans, we gotta stop giving guys passes when they don't do good when the other guys are there. Like, bro, that's his freaking job. Like, your job is supposed to be able to compensate. So you can't just be like, bro, you can't just be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, but Dak wasn't there a whole year. Bro, so what does that mean? He's not responsible to score in the red zone now? All
right, and let's add on to that. Remember, Dak Prescott wasn't the starter at first. In 2016, he was the backup, and he came in, and the offense was able to execute in the red zone and to score points when we actually needed to score points. So you can't say because the starter is out that the next man behind him can't do the job, but we've seen it.
Yeah, because Dak was supposed to be the third-string quarterback.
Yes, he's supposed to be the third string. Matter of fact, Kellen Moore was the second-string quarterback, and he got injured.
He did. He broke his ankle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was a broke ankle that got Dak that job. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, first thing, red zone efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Now, how does one go about fixing red zone efficiency? Well, first thing, I'm gonna tell you the best way to the easiest way to boost your red zone numbers. I'm gonna tell you how. First thing you could do is don't get in the red zone. I don't know. Try scoring on the 25. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the 25, are you actually trying to get to the 15?
You should be trying to go into the end zone.
Thank you.
And that's why people play.
See, that's how I know real football.
But don't break defense because it gets harder because the field shrinks inside of the red zone.
Thank you, bro. Listen to me. That's why I love doing shows with you because I can say like off the wall stuff like that, and like other people be like, "Oh, what does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't get in the red zone? You gotta get in the red zone if you're gonna have."
No, you don't. Because you can score. You can literally score a touchdown from your end zone.
Bro, you can score 20.
We've seen it.
Score 50 points and be 0 for 0 in the red zone.
Yes.
You can score 50 points and be 0 for 0. Because I'm going to tell you, good offensive coordinators, you know what they do? They already know you have a 3-point, bruh. Why are you trying to get on the 15? Good offensive coordinators, when they get on the 25, when they trying to get into 30, bro, they're trying to score.
Mm-hmm. Because what people don't understand, offensive coordinators may not always have plays pick up 40 yards, but they got plays pick up 25 and 30.
Thank you. And I'm going to tell you, you ask an offensive coordinator, what is harder, scoring a touchdown from 15 yards or scoring a touchdown from 25? Bro, at 25, you can still have broken coverages.
Mm-hmm.
You can still have dudes out of place. Bro, on a 10-yard line, you don't even really got to be good. You just got to be standing in the right hole, bro.
Matter of fact, I go even further. Do you know what the NFL categorizes a thief throw as? What? Anything 20 yards or more. So you can still technically have a bomb into the end zone from 25 yards out.
Facts. That's what I say, bro. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to ask me, listen, my ultimate way of fixing almost every problem in life, I'm going to tell you what it is, avoid it. Mm-hmm. Just avoid it.
Now, West Coast, what have I told you on paper, Kellen Moore improved the red zone defense last year. Offense last year. What have I told you that? How would you feel about it?
I would think that would only be true because the amount of temps were low. That's what I would think.
Well, let's break it down. I actually have it broken down at home and away because home cooking is good. But you can't go. You can't take the show on the road
because you have the damn fans. You can tell the fans to shut up on third down, even though our fans don't understand that. Yeah, we're gonna have to have that conversation at some point. If you don't go to games, you don't even gotta watch that video. But if you do go to games, I got something to say to y'all because y'all is getting on my damn nerves. Like how many? I don't know what the hell Dak got to do to tell y'all to shut up. Like, I have seen games where Dak is literally begging the fans to shut up. And fans, he's doing this. He wants us to get like. No, he's not. He's doing that because he wants y'all to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, man.
technically we were the sixth best red zone offense last year. But there is a caveat to that.
Ooh, caveat. What is a caveat? What does that word mean? What does that word mean exactly?
An exception to the rule, basically, because like it comes with this. It's this, but it's up with these conditions. So at home we were unstoppable. We were 84.38% in the red zone.
Okay.
On the road, we were 44.12%.
Wait, say it again.
On the road, we were only converting 44.12% of our red zone trips into touchdowns. And do you remember something special happened last year? We moved to a 17-game schedule. So we had 9 road games.
So the percentages helped us out.
The percentages helped us out. There was only 8 home games and there were 9 road games. And then the road game numbers would be worse if we didn't have that game against the Eagles at the end of the year where we converted 100% of our red zone trips, because it could probably be in the mid 30s.
Man, we say all this to say this.
And then y'all could look at the teams that we played on the road. We played Tampa Bay on the road, lost. We played Kansas City on the road, lost. No, most of the steeper competition that we played on the road, we lost to. Even in that New England game, we weren't converting in the red zone like we were supposed to.
At Charger game,
we struggled to score. We scored 20 points overall.
Y'all probably don't remember this, but I thought we was gonna lose the Charger game. On my mama.
Yeah. And Michael Parsons may play the game.
Bruh, on my mama, I thought we were going to lose that game, bruh. Like, I'm sitting in the stands with my kids thinking we're about to lose this freaking game. Like, on everything, bruh. On everything. I was sitting in that damn stadium, bruh, thinking we are about to freaking lose this damn game.
Yeah, man, it was not good.
You know what I'm saying? Because we just weren't moving the damn football. All right, now, so we got through the first thing, red zone efficiency. That's gonna be the first one, red zone efficiency. My first one. I like that too, red zone efficiency. First thing Kellen Moore has to change is red zone efficiency. That's what you said.
Yeah, but let me just add this in there real quick. When you look at the other teams in their red zone, Buffalo was 66%, Tampa Bay was 65%, Seattle was 64%, San Fran was 64%. Chargers were 64. So like, there's a bunch of teams that were able to convert at a high clip in the red zone. There's no excuse for the Cowboys to have that offensive weaponry and not be able to do so.
Tell me about my division.
All right, let's take it. We led our division because we, like I said, overall.
Eagles. How far were the Eagles though?
Eagles weren't bad. They were right there behind New England. They were 62.9.
And that's not, and I'm going to tell you this. I know y'all get mad when I give the Eagles credit, but I will say this. That's not bad considering we all know that Dak Prescott is ridiculously better than Jalen Hurts.
Yep, but you know what?
Like,
the Eagles were the number 1 rushing team in football.
I know. And think about this. That's the reason why Eagles fans right now feel this sense of confidence.
Yeah, they can run us off the field.
Like, that's why they feel that right now. Mm-hmm. So I mean, but yeah, that's a. Did you have anything to add to that?
Nah, man, that's it at face value. We gotta convert our opportunities, especially when we were kicking all these field goals when we had a kicker with a damn bad back.
I mean, this is my thing, Brad. Like, I also feel like if you're gonna have problems with your kicker, then your 4th down conversion needs to be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
4th down. Like, you need to be using 4th down, not as a 4th down, but as an actual down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played for this team, and we were fairly good. And I actually liked this coach's philosophy. I haven't really seen this coach this philosophy too much in an offensive coordinator philosophy. But I think if I was an offensive coordinator, I think I would probably, to a degree, use this philosophy. And he just used 4th down was another down. Like, it was another down, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not a down that, like, a give me away down because, they're, you got to think like this. It's not really 4th and 1. It's converting 2 yards. You know what I mean? What makes it harder to convert? Because it's 4th down. But if you're a team that's averaging 4.5 yards per carry, mother effer, you should be going for it on 4th down, at least more times than not.
Right.
Because the math says that you should just fall over and get it. You know what I mean? So that's the way my offensive coordinator is like, bro, listen, my back is averaging 4.2 yards per carry. If it's 4th and 2, we're going for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, not on no weird woo-wop-de-woo. But, I mean, outside of the 30 and the 30, bro, he's going for it. My coach didn't go. He didn't care. He was going for it. He didn't care. And his philosophy on that is like, but what if happens if you score? Well, if it scores, you only gave up, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. So, yeah, you give up a touchdown, but you gave it up with 30 seconds, so you still have time to compensate for it. Like, I think Kellen Moore, that would help him more simply because, bro, there's so many times where you see he just gives up on 3rd downs. You know what I'm saying? We're literally just trying to get the ball out of our hands. We're just trying to reset. You know what I'm saying? So my first thing that I think that Kellen Moore really has to focus in on is we have to be more successful on our first opening drives. The reason being is because I'm going to tell you this right here. Tell me a game where the Dallas Cowboys were up and we lost.
There wasn't one.
I'm pretty sure there could be one out there somewhere. I don't think there was one this year, though.
Nah, I'm thinking hard about this one because
tell me a game where the Dallas Cowboys have been up and a team came back on us and beat us. That's usually us, bro.
I guess technically the Tampa Bay game. Technically,
we were up in Tampa Bay.
We were up. Remember, we were up. They kicked the field goal to beat us. Remember, we were having that conversation. We should have ran the clock out before we kicked our field goal.
We was up for literally like 43 seconds or so.
Like a minute. Like
43 seconds. I'm talking about a game that like you start out the game and we are handedly winning.
None.
Bro, we
didn't lose any game like that this year.
So think about this. So that's why I be saying as soon as I want to piss on Kellen Moore, I be like, damn, this mother effer do something to make me happy. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I want to give up on him, I be like, damn, you mother effer. Yes, bro. One thing about Kellen Moore that I have noticed is when that young man gets ahead, he will typically keep on pouring it on.
Mm-hmm.
So why not play to his strengths? One thing the Cowboys got to do is, bro, we should always be receiving the ball first. Always. Get Kellen Moore on the field first. Get him on the field first.
Mm-hmm.
Get that offense, bro, because you got to think like this. He's been watching film on this defense forever. Get him on the field first. You know what I'm saying? Get him on the field first. Get him fresh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this right here. If the defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive, bro, I can almost guarantee we lose. Because I'm going to tell you what Kellen Moore does when we're down. He goes down there and tries to match it with a field goal, bro. Like, when he's down, he doesn't have that, oh, shit, mom's almost wet. Oh, mom said to clean up the house and it's 4:30. What time
Be home at 5.
She already home at 5. See, you knew what I didn't have to tell him what time it was. As soon as I say 4:30, he knew exactly what time. Oh, mom going to be home at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he don't get that sense of urgency. Like, bro, everybody got to go. Why? Bro, mom going to be home at 5. What time is it? 4:30. Oh, shit. He don't get that, bro. Mom coming home at 5. It's 4:45. He's still sitting on the couch. Bro, what is you doing? What is you doing?
Because everybody in the black household been put out. All the dishes be washed. Be in the middle of throwing everything in the closet.
Yeah, you still got dishes in the sink at 4:45?
Oh, you tripping?
You tripping? Whole house gonna get. Mom might not even cook. I had one of them moms, bro. She wouldn't even cook. Like, what? You gonna disrespect me by having dishes in the sink when I come home? Oh,
she gonna learn you, boy.
Yeah, you must not have been hungry tonight. Appreciate you because I was tired anyway. What you mean? I ain't cooking. You know what I'm saying? But listen to me, man. We gotta bro. He's not that dude, bruh. So since you know he's not that dude, you got to put him in a position where he's at his best. And where is he at his best? When he scores first. But Kellen Moore, you got to understand, baby boy. Bro, you got to do what? You got to score, bro.
And that leads us to another thing that they need to improve on. Opening drive touchdowns. That is something we do not do. We do not score on our opening drive. And, that is very indicative on Kellen Moore. Because like you said, he's been studying the same defense for at least a week. Every time we go to a game, he has at least a week worth of study on this defense we're going up against.
They've never seen your offense either. They've never seen your offense. The easiest time to score on a defense is when? At the beginning of the game. Because they don't know, bruh. They don't know what you're going to do. They don't know if everything they've seen on you was BS. They don't know.
Facts.
So, bruh, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like, real talk, bro. What does that mean? Bro, real talk. If you're watching film on a team day after day, and the first time you go out there to play this team, you can't score, what does that say about you, bro?
Says your offense doesn't work.
It also says that your eyes may not be working either. Because how the hell you watching film consistently on teams and each week you were not able to score?
So, speaking of this opening drive touchdown thing, do you know in the last 2 years, 2020, 2021, the Cowboys have 4. That's it. We scored an open drive in 4 games. Open drive touchdown in 4 games. That's it.
In when?
The last 2 seasons. So, let's see. 16 game season in 2020, 17 game season last year.
And 1 playoff.
That is 30. Oh, plus the playoffs. We didn't score any opening drive touchdown in the playoff game. We didn't go to the playoff game. So, that's 30. That's 34 games. Out of the 34 games, we have 4 opening drive touchdowns.
Hey, bro.
In 2 years.
Hey. See, I can ask my cousin. See, some of y'all Cowboy bloggers, I can't do this, but I could ask my cousin something like this. Like, hey, man, so tomorrow, you think you could have his career, though?
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? See how, you know what I'm saying?
I have a list here of teams with more opening drive touchdowns than the Cowboys.
So what is opening? And I'm going to tell you something real quick. I'm going to tell you guys something because these have nothing to do with each other, but they have everything to do with each other. Guess who else was also the quarterback with the most comeback victories since 2016? Dak Prescott. You guys want to know why he's coming back so much? Maybe it's because they're not scoring when they start the game. Because it's only counted as a comeback if you're what? If you're down. So you know what that means? When the Cowboys, for the most part, get down, unless Dak does some crazy stuff, we're not coming back, bro. When we get down, typically, we lose. But I'm going to tell you something else. Typically, when we get up, we blow you out. Because Kellen Moore gets comfortable, bro. He's not comfortable in tense situations. And he going to fix that shit because I'm going to tell you, no matter how you do it, bro, the Super Bowl is going to be tense. But I don't give a damn what the score is. It can be 40-0, bro. Until the clock goes 0, bro, I'm going to be nervous as hell watching the Super Bowl and the Cowboys in it. Like, bro, what does that mean for me? Like, bro, so you're telling me in playoff games, you're guaranteeing me that you're not going to score on the opening drive?
Just about.
So my thing is this. What if a team knows that, right? What if a team knows that? What if they accept the ball, put their offense on the field first, and then run, right? And give the ball to you around 6 minutes in the first quarter, right? You go out there on because remember, this is still your what? Opening drive. If you don't score on your opening drive, bro, do you know how far you're set back? And I'm going to tell you, you wonder how the Cowboys get these when they get down by double digits? Is because guess what? When you don't when you don't score on your opening drive, right? And the opposing team does, you're down. Cowboys are really not scoring until like the second quarter of football games, bro.
And then let me count it off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 teams with at least 10 opening drive touchdowns in that same span.
And what are those teams, bro? Because maybe these are just really, really good teams, man. I don't know. Maybe they're better teams than us.
All right. So the Colts lead the way. They have 15 opening drive
You want to know why?
touchdowns
Because
since
they're
2020.
running the ball. They was running the ball.
All right. Bills and the Chiefs have 14.
Wow.
The Bucks, Packers, and the Patriots have 12.
Wow.
The Chargers and the Vikings have 11. Now, I'm going to name these next three, and the very last one going to mess your head up. The Rams, the Seahawks, and the Lions have 10.
What? The Detroit Lions know how to score on their opening drive more than the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go even further.
Bro, wait, time out. No, answer my question.
You know the answer.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Bro, how does a team that did how many games did they win?
Two. They won like 2 or 3.
So you're trying to tell me that a team that who don't even know how to play 4 good quarters know how to play 1 good one?
Yep. They can. Hey, give to them. They take advantage of when the defense the weakest.
Facts. The easiest time to score on a defense is what? At the beginning.
Let's go even deeper into it, man. The Browns, the Bears, the Titans, and the Jets have 9.
Wow.
The 49ers, Eagles, the Raiders, the Panthers, and the Dolphins have 8.
So think about this. If you're scoring on your opening drive, that means there's a really good chance that you are starting off games up. If you're receiving the ball and think about this, man. Imagine if the Cowboys, think about this, you guys. Imagine if I told you the Cowboys was one of these teams that was 12, 13 times being able to score on their opening drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means? Because we, for the most part, what do? We typically get the ball to start the games, right? So think about this. Imagine 10 to 13 times in NFL games, you started the game up. So whatever they were going to do, they got to change that now. Why? Because they're down.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. And listen, that's why this offense, it be putting me in such conundrums because, listen, I'm a walking oxymoron. I'm a walking contradiction because you guys know all last season I was screaming, put the defense on the field first.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why? Because I wasn't getting into nothing from the offense, and it was deflating to see the offense come out there and get nothing.
Yeah, 3 and outs.
That shit is deflating, bro. Just don't even put them on the field, bro. Put the defense on the field first. Why? Because maybe they might get a play. Maybe they get an interception. I would take my chances with them dudes trying to get an interception versus my offense getting a damn touchdown.
Coast. We're not even the best team in Texas when it comes to the opening drive touchdown. The Texans have more than us.
Man, you know what that also does? You know what that also means on the flip? That also means on the flip that your defense is playing behind, man.
Mm-hmm. Your defense is, your defense might not be able to do the same thing it was planning to do.
Facts. So, what do we have so far? We have opening drive. We have opening drives. We have
red zone
efficiency. Red zone efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
You got you. That's go ahead.
All right, that's 2. And then we can look at third down conversion next.
Go ahead. Give me your thoughts on third down conversion. Because I'm gonna tell you how I fix third down conversion.
Go for it on 4th. Either you go for it on 4th down or you don't get the third down.
There you go. Hey man, I was gonna say you learning quick. How West Coast 1-on-1? How does West Coast? How do I fix most of my problems? By what? Avoiding them. I don't give a damn. It's 2020, 2022. Life is too short to be arguing with every single person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time today. I'm going to just avoid that person. I don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be good on third down, you know what you do? Avoid it. Mm-hmm. In 2016, the Dallas Cowboys was the best team in football on third down conversion. We were the best team in football. And you guys want to know who also was the lowest attempted team in football in third down?
Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys. They did exactly what we're saying right here. The reason we were so good at converting on third down is because we never really saw third down.
Facts.
Like, we never really saw it.
And there are people misunderstand. You don't have to take the full 3 downs to get a first down. There are plays designed to get 10, 11, 12 yards at a time. Plays designed to get 8 yards on first down, where you have a second and short, and you can do whatever you want to do. On the next play, you can run it, play action,
Say, bro,
pass off, anything you want to do.
Say, cuz I'm gonna tell you something real quick. There is not one play in football that is designed to get 2 plays. Let me get 2 yards. If you can show me a play in football that is designed to get 2 yards only, I'll quit.
Facts.
Bruh, there is not a play. Even goal line plays are designed to get you to the second level, to the second level, which is 4 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Every play in football is designed to get at least 4 yards.
Facts.
You know why? Because on 1st and 4, if you 2016, you know what we used to do? And I'm gonna tell you what we did a lot on 1st down, and nobody had a problem with it until here lately. You know what we did a lot on 1st down? We ran the ball. Like, we weren't even creative in 2016. Like, everybody's like, oh, Kellen Moore has to be more creative. He has to bring more arts and crafts to school. More arts.
No, he don't.
More arts and crafts. Yes, he does. He needs to be more crafty. He needs to be more crafty, more Velcro, more stick glue. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. No, you don't. You got to be more effective, bro. 2016, we were a very boring ass offense. You want to know why? Because we didn't know none of these motherfuckers. Like, hey, Dak, what's up with you, bro? I don't know you, Dak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Dak, I like you, but I don't know you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Zeke, I know you, but I don't know you either. You know what I mean? People wondering, how are we going to get creative? I don't even know these dudes. You know what I'm saying? We were basic. We were basic in 2016. 2016, we used the same offense we used in 2015 and 14. And that was a heavy-ass dose of the run. We ran every first down, and nobody had a problem with it. You want to know why? Because we were getting 4 yards, 5 yards. And I'm going to tell you what we were doing on 2nd down. On 2nd down, it was 2nd down and 5. And you know what we was doing on 2nd down? Any goddamn thing I wanted to. That's what we were doing on 2nd down. I'll run a fake punt on 2nd down. What? The Dallas Cowboys are lining up. But 2nd and 5, I'll do whatever the hell I want to do on 2nd and 5. That was our mentality in 2016. We were boring, we were vanilla, and nobody gave a damn. You want to know why? Because it worked.
Yeah, people understand staying ahead of the chains is everything.
Factamundo.
Because, hell, you run the ball, they get 9 yards. Shit, you can do, like you said, it's 2nd and 1 now. And like you said, nobody's designing plays to get 2 yards. So, like, this next play, it might go all the way. You never know. But, hell, even if I get negative yards on 2nd and 1, I'm still 3rd and short.
Facts. So, I mean,
now, how can you lose?
And that's why I say, man, I let my arts and crafts teacher be creative. You know what I'm saying? I need a kindergarten teacher to be creative. You know what I'm saying? If you're a substitute teacher going to go teach in the hood and you teach math, you better be creative. I don't need my offensive coordinator to be creative. I need you to be effective, bruh. I need you to run plays that effectively work. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to trick nobody. They ain't got to surprise nobody. Oh, my God, I didn't know they were going that way. No, bruh. No, they don't got to do none of that. When we had Zeke, when we had DeMarco Murray, bruh, and DeMarco Murray is nowhere even in the same planet as Ezekiel Elliott. But, bruh, we ran the ball 436 times. Do you honestly think in 2014 they didn't know we were going to run the ball? Question. 2014, do you honestly think they thought, I don't know, maybe they're not going to run the ball? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they knew, bruh. They knew.
They always known, though.
They knew. They always knew we were going to run the ball. We're the Dallas freaking Cowboys, bruh.
I forget who was the name of our offensive coordinator during the 3 Super Bowl run.
I can give it to you.
Because what I remember is he did an interview, and he was basically saying they had 3 run plays for Emmitt Smith. It was up the middle, to the left, or to the right, but it was the same damn run play. And people used to tell him he was an offensive genius. He's like, nah, I just gave the ball to Emmitt Smith.
North Turner.
Yes, thank you. So he did an interview. He basically was just saying people were giving all this credit for being a great play caller. Like, I just gave the ball to Emmitt Smith.
It's in there. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, man. Like I say, you don't gotta be. Like I say, you don't have to be. You don't
Creative.
creative. You don't gotta be creative.
When you're good, what you need to be creative for?
Exactly. You know what I'm
Matter of
saying?
fact, different sport. Was Shaquille O'Neal creative? Was Phil Jackson creative in the triangle offense? No, they just threw the ball into the post, and they let him dominate. They get the double team. They go kick it out to Kobe.
Yeah, man. And like this is the thing. I've always known this. Like, if you're a bad team, you better have some trick plays.
Mm-hmm.
And we always knew this. The more trick plays a team is practicing, they're not good. Because good teams don't need trick plays. Good teams practice their base plays so they're effective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just real. Like, we didn't really practice fake plays and all that. We didn't practice that stuff. Because for the most part, most of the teams I played for in high school, they was all good. Like, we were teams that we were like, our coach was like, we ain't about to no fake punt. Hell no, we're going to do a fake punt for them. I'll bring my offense back out in the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was their mentality. Like, bro, I'll just bring my offense back on the field. Like, you can know we going to run. I ain't tripping. like, you can know.
I mean, you can know it, but can you stop it? It doesn't really matter.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you get creative, what you're saying is, I have to run, but I feel like you can stop me from running, so I got to be creative and not think you don't. No, bruh. No.
It's all about execution at that point, because you can't say that there's going to be instances where they know you have to run the ball, and there's going to be instances where they know you have to pass the ball. Hell, you line up in an empty set. What the hell they think you're gonna do?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Give me your next one, man.
Okay, let's see. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm still working on it. These are the three that I got through so far.
Okay. Well, shoot, I got one.
Talk to me.
My lips was getting a little chapped. Listen, man. When I'm out here in the garage, I'm minding my business, and I want something to drink, I got 3 kids. You know what I say?
What's up?
PJ. You know why? Because that's my oldest son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got my ear. Like, he can hear my voice over anything. And he'll stop, and he'll look, and he'll come running. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I want somebody to do me a little favor, hey man, go blah 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 blah. I'm gonna have my son Kyron do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because he's that's my nice son. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do it for daddy. You know what I'm saying? Now, my daughter, on the other hand, say I you know, I want some candy or something, and I'm like, I want some of them candy. They all got some candy. I'm not gonna ask TJ. I'm not gonna ask Kyron. I'm gonna ask Jordan. Because I know she gonna what? She gonna give me a piece of candy. She gonna take care of my baby. Always gonna take. I'm gonna tell you, man, in life it's gonna be my daughter that's gonna look out for me. I know she is. But I'm gonna tell you, you know what that really shows and identifies is that I know my what? I know
personnel.
My personnel. I know my children. I'm not gonna ask my daughter Jordan to come get me some water when I'm in here because I'm gonna be screaming all damn show. Like, I'm going to be screaming all show. And then she's going to come out and be like, were you calling me? You know I was calling you.
Now, Coach, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a very touchy one for me. We talk about player personnel and how players are projected to be used and things like that. Because there's a bunch of choices that look like that are pending that I don't really agree with. We'll get into that pretty shortly.
You want to elaborate on that one? That went over my head. What the hell you talking about, boy? We at beef?
Man. Okay.
Is we at beef for somebody? I got to go blow somebody? What's going on?
My beef is with Kellen Moore and some of the packages he's planning on putting these guys in. So, let me ask you. At Oklahoma, where did CeeDee Lamb line up? Was he an outside receiver or was he a slot?
He was a slot. Hey, I'm gonna say something real quick, though.
Mm-hmm.
To throw Kellen a bone, I think that might be above his pay grade.
It might. Well, yeah, you're probably right about that. You know, you're 88. Time, they don't really want you to be a slot receiver.
I was just gonna say that because ain't no 88 ever. Them dudes play on the outside, bro.
It's like, true, but that's not what he is.
That's why CeeDee Lamb won number 10. Hell, you mean he didn't want the number? This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say on per personnel. I will smack him in the face for utilization of a player. But I'm sorry, bro. I feel like Jerry Jones is still telling MFers what to do. Like, I don't give a damn. I still feel like Jerry Jones is still CeeDee Lamb's is going to be in. He's going to play on the outside this year because Cooper.
And that is backwards. Because
That's ass backwards. You don't promote someone to a position they never played before. What?
Another one. Jalen Tolbert, did he play outside or was he a slot receiver?
He was an outside receiver.
Exactly. But what is he projected to be in the Cowboys offense this year?
A very small slot.
A very small slot.
Because you listen, I saw that picture of Jalen Tolbert with his shirt off too. I was thinking, man, he probably should have kept his shirt on. Because he out here got CeeDee Lamb looking big as a mug, and CeeDee Lamb was not big.
Yeah, he ain't got a grown man body yet, man.
Like, to be honest with you, like, me personally, you mean to kind of stay where we saying as far as identifying personnel. I'm gonna throw Kellen him. Yeah, Michelle, I gotta ride with you, Michelle. I think too strongly of Jerry Jones. Like, I'm daddy at my house, and everything goes through me. So, like, if you literally came to my house and we was eating shrimp on Christmas, you know it's because daddy okayed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was eating shrimp on Christmas. What? You don't eat shrimp on Christmas? I know, but they was. You know it's because I said so. You know what I'm saying? Dak ain't running the ball. You know it's because daddy said so.
And Cole know for a fact. He said Hollywood was our outside deep threat at OU, and that CeeDee Lamb was primarily slot. See, he an OU fan. He know.
Yeah, and guess who is known for the speed? Hollywood. Who was known as the speed dude? Hollywood. Regardless of his speed. I mean, regardless of his size.
Right. Because what people don't understand, you do not have to be a big receiver to be a downfield threat. Look at Deshaun Jackson. Look at Tyreek Hill. Look at Marvin Harrison and all these guys that used to get down the field. Negroes barely 6 foot.
And I'm gonna tell you something that Lincoln Riley did with him that you didn't. When these older receivers left, OU didn't move CeeDee Lamb.
Facts. He stayed at
the slot. They just put other guys there. Go ahead.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, and we talk about Jalen Tolbert probably being forced into the slot. There's already 3 guys that should be slot receivers ahead of him. CeeDee Lamb. There's Tony Pollard and James Washington. There's 3 guys that should be slots before he even thinks about being moved to slot. Because that's not his strength. That's not what the film dictates that he does.
Yeah, man, to be a slot in today's NFL, because these linebackers move so fast, you got to be expecting that you're going to take contact from a linebacker. Linebackers are damn near built just like you now. You know what I'm saying? They may not be able to cover you, but when they catch you, it's going to be a crash. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the mindset of linebackers. And the safeties, the same thing. So it's like, you know, if CeeDee Lamb is your best guy right now, you have to do a way of just protecting him. You can't make it easy for the defense to get a number on him. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, that's why outside receivers get paid so much, man, because you are literally outside, like on an island by yourself. There's nobody out there that's going to help you get separation. There's nothing out there except for your footwork and your routing ability that's going to help you get open. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why they make the money they make. That's why you don't see slot receivers making $22, $23 million a year. Cooper Rush. I mean, not Cooper Rush, Cooper Kupp.
And that's an outlier.
What you mean? Go ahead, explain that one.
I mean, you don't really see a guy get that level of targets and that production as a slot. And then with his size and his route running, he may line up 50%. Like over 50% in the slot, but they still moving around. So yes, he is primarily a slot receiver, but like guys like Cooper Kupp don't generally grow on trees.
Facts. My boy Calvin says Calvin Moore ran a effing hook and ladder in the playoffs against San Francisco. It failed, and he went 3-and-out. What the hell was that for? I mean, that's a good. I mean, these are the things. These are the kind of the things. I just think the hooks, man. Me personally, I don't. Hooks are they're meaningless routes to me. Like if the corner breaks on a hook, you should have ran a slant. Why? Because if he breaks on a hook, you probably could have ran the slant and could have put a, got more yardage, or you could have just ran the hitch. So it's like for me now, I don't know. That is definitely them hooks. Them is definitely some route combinations that the Dallas Cowboys feel very, very. And then when they do it, I hate it when they run all hooks. Like it's 4 receivers on the field running the exact same route. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Right. I would rather all go than all hooks.
Exactly. Everybody goes short. That's basically what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Then if everybody goes and they're in man, then it opens up a running lane for Prescott if he able to break the pocket. Everybody's gonna be sitting down on those hooks if it's man coverage.
Mm-hmm. Hey, my boy, somebody in the comment box said something that was actually pretty dope too that we need to add in there. He said we need to be running. He needs to run more offenses, more play, more things, encompass more things into the offense that reveals if the defense is in man or in zone. And that's really, really good because I think if you're not doing that, you're putting weight. I'm not saying that Dak is not a genius, but damn, bro, you shouldn't have to read everything.
Right.
They have audiobook now. Youngers don't even read books no more. They listen to them. So if he ain't got to read a damn book, if we ain't got to read a book, why he got to read a defense? You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you, when the last time that we ran a max protection route? It's like one route.
I would think a time. I would think on that. I would think, but we probably wouldn't even doing it though. That San Francisco 49 game when we threw that pass to Cedric Wilson because we needed like 30 yards on that.
And we didn't.
Dropped it. Cole says the hook and ladders are from Kellen Moore's being from BSU, Boise State University, trying to catch magic like BSU did against Oklahoma. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Kellen Moore is a good engineer, meaning I think he can create plays, but I just don't think he's the guy to actually call the plays.
Thanks.
Like he can definitely go to the grocery store and buy the groceries, but he don't need to be cooking the food. Like that's a totally different thing. And I also think that the Cowboys you relied on his genius and not his expertise. Like the genius is something that he's thinking in his mind. Expertise is something that he's done and he has a track record of success. He doesn't have a track record of success. So, like, the things that he does well, the Cowboys should be having him overcompensate on those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that you can be great at all things, but you can be really good at one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he good at drawing up plays because, people used to talk about the Linehan special, the screen you used to always score touchdowns on. He designed that play.
So, but it's like now that also comes into play with knowing your offense. Bro, you can't run that play with Tyron Smith. Nope. Tyron Smith's not getting out there.
Yeah, he can't get out there no more.
Run that with who? Terrence Steele. He's the young gunner. You can't run that with La'el Collins. Praise God, he's gone. Also, plays like this. If you see, listen, we about to start talking about some real next level football stuff. So if some of y'all burn off on this, then I apologize. But
it's all good.
I got to say this.
And, hey, we go so far. They want to follow suit. They more than welcome to come join us.
Yeah. Okay. So if your guard is getting his ASS whipped on regular plays, bro, you can't have this dude the lead pool guard and expect for him to get over there and maul somebody down, and he's not even getting the guy that's in front of him. Mm-hmm. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, kind of like, bro, that's another thing too. Like, man, I don't want to get into the offensive line, but man, like, we gonna need our guards are gonna have to really be on their ass this year, man.
Our guards are either going to have to improve, or we just gonna have not to pass the ball as much because it was not the run blocking that was the issue for most of the year. Most of everybody on the team have above average run blocking grades. It's the pass blocking that was detrimental for our offense with all the holds and the the sacks and the hands to the
27
face.
holding calls. 27 holding calls. 27 holding calls. 27 holding calls. You only played 17 games, bruh.
And when you think about it, if you get a hold, you might well have got a sack with the amount of yardage you just lost.
Facts. And I know 3 touchdowns that came back because of holding.
So yeah, if you add up all the holding calls to the sacks, we probably gave up like 50 something negative plays just in the passing game.
Like, there's so many things that are like, and it's crazy, man, because we don't even do this on purpose, but it feels like every show that we do, it always ends back to this. Cowboys got to run the freaking football, bro.
Yeah, but the numbers said to run the football anyway. They found a way to average 40 pass attempts a game behind the 23rd ranked pass blocking line. So how do you even make that make sense? You can't block anybody, but you found a way to throw the ball 40 times.
And that's what I was screaming all last year. Like, bro, people be like, yeah, but we can't run because we can't block. I'm like, okay, bro, but if you can't block, why are you pass block? Why are you throwing the ball 40 times?
Yes,
if you have a
that's
bad
worse.
Offensive line, you need to be running the damn ball. That's easier. Ask an offense. Listen, he ain't even got to play football. Go ask a 300-pound dude, hey, which one you want to – I got $100. You got to run forward or you got to run backwards. Which one you want to do? Every one of them is going to pick, I'll run forward.
Yeah. And that's easier for any human being.
Running forward is run blocking. Running backwards is pass blocking.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me which is easier. Getting 5 guys to run forward and just maul people down, or actually take steps back.
Right. And think about this. When they are falling back pass blocking, there is another almost 300-pound man coming straight towards them while they're backpedaling.
Facts.
At least when you're run blocking, you can hit them head on and use your size advantage.
Yeah. That's why I say, man, like, and that's why I've always said, like, listen, teams that don't have a good, like, look at the teams that are bad. Like, look at the teams that are bad. Like, even Jacksonville, you know what I'm saying? Look at the teams that are bad. What did they do? They drafted a quarterback, but did you guys all know they drafted a running back in the first round too?
Right. He just got hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they drafted a running back. Kansas City, after Kansas City won their first Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes, do you know what they drafted with their first round pick?
Running back.
Carlos Laher, the damn running back from LSU.
Then they doubled down and added another running back.
They went and got Le'Veon Bell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, Cowboys, at the end of the day, man, bro, Cowboys going to run a damn football. Hey, before we get out, we've been on here for an hour, but I just some subjects I want to touch on because people just keep on talking about it and asking about them. So real quick, man, let's go rapid fire real quick. We're gonna talk about T.Y. Hilton. What's your thoughts on the Cowboys bringing in T.Y. Hilton?
T.Y. Hilton, no. Okay. Just no. And it's not because he was a bad receiver during the course of his career. He just hasn't really been healthy and available. You know what I'm saying? He has not been available the past couple of years. So, and besides, at his age now, he would probably be more regulated to a slot. And we already just discussed we have all these guys that are really slot receivers. We're not playing that slot right now. So, if anything, I would want us to go out and get a receiver that could be an outside threat. Michael Gallup's not going to be there. Jalen Tolbert's a third-round rookie. We don't really have another outside receiver. So, if anything, maybe trade for a guy. Maybe Julio Jones if the price is reasonable.
Because he is a true outside guy.
Yeah, he is a true outside guy. You know, he's one of the most prolific receivers of his generation. But he don't
score.
He's not really a guy that scores a bunch of passing touchdowns. He doesn't really catch a lot of touchdowns. I think he's only Let me look at this. I don't
Hey,
want to.
Dez
I
been
don't
out the
want to
league.
lie.
Dez
So
been
let
out the
me
league 3 years and
check
still has more
check my
touchdowns.
facts.
Bro, Dez, look about this. Dez scored more touchdowns in the last 3 years than Julio has scored in the last 3 years. It's ridiculous. And Dez has only played 1 year.
Like, and Dez has been outside the league for what? It's been like
2 years.
4 or 5 years at this point, right? That he,
Not 2. It's Ravens.
yeah. So Julio Jones has 61 receiving touchdowns, and Dez still has him by like 11 or 12. I forget the exact number.
He got 73 with the Cowboys, and he got 3 with the. So Dez should have 76.
Okay, so yeah, he's still double digits behind him. And then when we actually look at receiving touchdowns, did you know Julio Jones had not had a season with double digit receiving touchdowns since 2012?
Yeah. 2012, how many did he have?
10.
10. That was the only year.
That's his career high. He had 10 receiving touchdowns in 2012, and then he has not come nowhere close to that. In the year when he had all those yards in 2015, he only had 8 receiving touchdowns.
Man, I remember, I think it was like 2020 when Julio Jones went all the way like week 6 without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, he only had 3 that year, so I believe it.
It was like, yeah, he went all the way, it was like week 6 or 7, this dude went all the way. But my thoughts on T.Y. Hilton is this. I made a video on T.Y. Hilton coming to the Dallas Cowboys, but it was under the circumstances that Amari Cooper was still my outside receiver. If T.Y. Hilton was if Amari Cooper was on this team right now today, I would be okay with him coming in because I would then move CeeDee Lamb to the outside and put him in the slot. I'd be okay with that. But I'm not going. I don't. Right now, in the position we are with Amari Cooper off this team, I only want a receiver that I feel is going to be able to be better physically than CeeDee Lamb. If you're not better than CeeDee Lamb, you're a waste of my time.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's not going to be any receivers on the open market that's better than CeeDee Lamb right now.
You're just another guy who's not as good as the guy I have. So how do you benefit me?
Yeah, we already added a receiver that wasn't that good when we got James Washington.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, how do you benefit me? And I can't say that T.Y. Hilton is better than James Washington right now. So how does that benefit me? I'm literally signing another question mark that I'm going to have to figure out in the season. So no.
And that's the same reason why I wouldn't want us to sign Odell Beckham. He ain't gonna be. He probably ain't gonna be ready to play for about the same amount of time with Michael Gallup.
Yeah, I'm cool. If I had to choose between T.Y. and Julio, I would take Julio over T.Y. for the outside ability, and he's a big threat. Man, maybe Dak Prescott throws him some ridiculous touchdowns in the red zone. I don't see how that would happen because Matt Ryan had years where he had 40 touchdowns. I'm like, who the hell was he throwing the touchdowns for if it wasn't to damn Julio Jones?
Oh.
Everybody else, Roddy Wright.
I was going to say Roddy White. People be sleeping on that boy. He was cold.
Yeah, well, you kind of look like him too. I don't know. But hey, man, we've been on here rocking for 1 hour and 30 minutes, man. Hey, man, let them know where they can find you at, man. We appreciate everybody that's watching on YouTube, man. I appreciate everybody that's watching on Facebook, too, man. Let them know where they can find you at. Hey, real quick, let them know where is your next article that you're working on, your next article that you're working on.
Yeah, man, they can find me at Henny the Moor on Facebook and on WordPress, HENNYTHEMOOR. And yeah, man, I'm working on the 5 things that the Dallas Cowboys need to fix for 2022. I'm also working on another entry of I think, let me just tell you. I got a couple of them that's in the works. All right, so I'm working on my next entry into managing expectations. We're going to be focusing on Jalen Tolbert. And then I also have another article working on called Raising the Bar. Why adding Anthony Barr makes the Cowboys a Super Bowl defense.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Hey, man, you got to get you a YouTube. We're gonna have a YouTube up by the end of the week because we had like 22 people watching on YouTube. Well, actually 28 people watching on YouTube, and we got to make sure we can direct them folks to your channel too. You feel me?
That's it.
Where you gonna start doing? Because listen, he gonna start doing audio albums or audio articles where you could literally just click on the video and listen to him read the article. That's dope. Want to know why? Because y'all don't like to read. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope, right? Like my boy he's just going to just read the article to you and explain his article to you. Nobody's doing that. It's going to be something fly, and I think you guys are going to like it. But, hey, man, you guys already know where you're watching me at. It's your boy West Coast. You already know what it is. Never look down.